Something that I've talked about on the channel a lot is the concept of change and how it's actually a good thing depending on how exactly you enact that change. And that's exactly what I'm here to talk about today. There are a lot of changes that are going to be happening to the content, but they're all good changes because you guys are essentially getting more content. But one thing that I really got to talk about right now is Streamlabs OBS versus regular OBS, because I'm not going to lie. I've been wanting to drop Streamlabs OBS for the longest time, and that's kind of what's triggered this sense of change, like the sense of progression, because I started thinking about this a little bit more, you know, in terms of my life. It's like, what don't I enjoy about my life? What can I change? What can I what efforts can I make that can somehow improve my life one way or another? So I am extremely happy to say that we are dropping Streamlabs OBS, and we are now embracing regular OBS, and the stream is now getting brand new overlays. That's right. Check this out. Look at how professional this is. This is mostly due to the fact that, you know, I decided to check out some Stream Elements overlays and just trying to like figure out ways of improving the quality of the stream. And this all kind of happened after I was looking around at OBS trying to figure out the reasons to switch. And there's just more things that I can do within OBS that there might have been possible within Streamlabs OBS. But like, check out this new Hearthstone overlay. Ain't this pretty cool? You don't really see it in action because we don't have they don't have the actual game on the screen right now, but just like look at these overlays, look at the seamless transition, just look at how awesome, how great, how professional this looks. We've even got a stream ending tab. Like, dude, we are going all in, and we are going to drop Streamlabs OBS. Now there's more reasons why I am doing this. Hey guys, Editor Clark here. One key thing that I somehow forgot to put into the video is that another reason why we are using OBS is because we're going to start streaming on YouTube eventually. I don't know exactly when the date is going to happen, but if you want to see some Clark HELLSCREAM YouTube streams, they're happening in the future. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you want to be updated about those live streams. One of the main reasons that I am doing this is that I am actively trying to increase my revenue because I keep getting these sponsorship opportunities sent to me over and over and over again, and I've been very adamant about how I do not want to accept these sponsorship opportunities because I don't want to support these games. I don't want to play a game that I'm not going to enjoy, that I'm going to actively shit talk, and that, you know, I'm just going to essentially be taking the bag. But I'm here to announce that I am actually going to start taking these opportunities, and I'm going to try and use them for content opportunities where it's like, hey, what if I get an opportunity to play Raid Shadow Legends, for example? I don't really like Raid Shadow Legends as a game. I don't like the concept. I don't like the gotcha mechanic. But what if we were to just like, you know, go about it, take the $320 that they're willing to offer me, and then somehow just like make a video that we can like, you know, shit post on like YouTube or something, and use them in a way to really like, you know, get creative with different ideas, as well as a way of actually, you know, supporting the channel and keeping things going. Because if I'm gonna be honest, guys, I want to get out of this apartment. I'm in a studio apartment right now. I want to eventually be able to put a down payment for a house, and that's just not gonna happen if I don't make this sort of change. But one other thing that is going to happen that is not really that big of a change, but is actually just extra content, is the extra YouTube content that I am currently working on thanks to my editors. Like, now that I have a lot of these other things I've been putting off, like updating the stream, for example, now that this stuff is done, I have more time to focus on editing and more time, you know, just to be a little bit more creative. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I recently put out a new video called Hearthstone, but it's actually Minecraft, to where we are going to not only, you know, showcase new decks and have like the deck guides continue as normal, but I am now going to try my best in order to supplement an extra video on top of deck guides, so that way you can see the deck in action on ladder. And then I'm going to handcraft specific games that are really fun. And here's one example of one of these edits in action, to where we're gonna have music, we're gonna have memes, they're like very specific edits, and there might be a possibility that I have a different editor help me out with this in order to make this look even more professional.
Yeah, we definitely wait.
But yeah, just to let this clip play out.
Potentially play a card that shuffles into his deck instead of like maybe playing a Sarg if he needs to kill the 15-15, for example.
Oh yeah, just to let you guys know, the doggo cam is on the other one. It's not on this one though, because this is more for like Elden Ring and like
4, 5, 6,
other
so
games.
15 on the next turn, or now it's just 9. We don't have, we don't have to play the Insanity until the very last turn. Honestly, we just gotta make sure that we don't die to the wheel on accident.
Wait, what? So essentially, this is just going to be like
Was that
gameplay with
deal
music
6?
and memes in the background. It's not
How is
exactly
that
like
the
a
best
trolling clip
option?
where we just
How
like
is that the
showcase
option
the funny
we win the
meme.
game
This will
right
go
here, right
through
now?
regular games, but have like these fun edits. So it's essentially trying to like bring more fun to regular Hearthstone games instead of only showing like insane highlights that need to be like, you know, edited to like music and stuff like that. So I really like this idea, and if you want to support these kind of videos, whenever you see a weird thumbnail, like that's essentially what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna clickbait with the title. I'm gonna clickbait with the thumbnail, and it's going to like essentially you click the video and you immediately get thrown into the action. And that's the idea of these games. They are hand selected, the most impressive, most hilarious games that we have with whatever decks that we are going to play. So hopefully in the future, whatever deck guides we post, like Underground, you know, Rainbow, Snake Warlock, Mining Mage, we're gonna have, you know, another video to essentially double the amount of content that we have. But the last thing that I want to talk about before we wrap up this video is just the extra content that we are exploring right now all over Twitch, to where in the past couple weeks I have been experimenting with other games such as Hades, Kingdom Hearts, specifically Kingdom Hearts 2, Elden Ring, and we're actually going to be playing a lot more Elden Ring until the new Hearthstone update happens, because until Theorycraft, until, you know, this new stuff ends up you know, hitting the ground running as we wait for these new changes and these new cards to be announced, I'm just really happy that we're making an overall positive change to where, oh, wait a minute, this is the wrong one. That's right, I have a new thing here. I gotta get used to this. But I'm just really happy that we're going forth in a very, you know, positive direction. And I gotta be honest, man, I've kind of been in a creative rut for a while now, and I'm just really happy that, like, literally yesterday, I did nothing but this. I did all of this in one day. Granted, it did take a lot of hours and it did take the full day, but I'm just extremely happy that we finally got this going, and you guys are going to be seeing a brand new Clark HELLSCREAM. So if you like this kind of content, feel free to, you know, like the channel, subscribe, yada, 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 and we will see you for the next video.